Hello and welcome. Today we are talking 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander ES, which is an entry trim into the world of an Outlander. It is powered by 2.4 four-cylinder engine, economical, enough power, rated at 166 horsepower and mounted to a CVT transmission, and it is only front-wheel drive option. I've had this Outlander for about 4 months and roughly over 2,000 miles. Today we are in Las Vegas. So I've taken it to Las Vegas on a hot day to Phoenix and back. I have learned a few things about this SUV, and believe me, you'll be surprised. I will share with you what I know. So stay tuned, make your own opinion. Either you want one or not, watch continuously the video through the end and make your own mind, make your own decision, because this SUV has a lot to offer. It's not advertised heavily, but based on the balance and combined value, options, ergonomics, and what it's capable of, especially in the all-wheel drive version, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Pros to own one of these Outlanders are quality, value, durability, reliability, ergonomics, true four-wheel drive system with a fresh-looking exterior with a well-appointed interior. All of this together outweighs the competition.
Stylistically, it's a lot nicer than the regular Honda or Toyota that you were talking about, but the way it drives is nice. I mean, it goes up to pretty high speed. I mean, 89, and there's not really any problems with it. It doesn't feel bumpy or ragged. It's just a very smooth car overall. It looks nice as well. So nothing but good things to say. So.
Quality and durability. The selection and how the materials are put together is above par, I would say, considering the price range. Soft touch is on top and even around the dash panel, so as top of the doors. Fabric selection of what you get on the seats, on the door panels, and on the ceiling is high quality. It's not easy marked and very easy to clean. Combined with a good amount of sound insulation and not too firm but just right, the tune of the suspension makes the ride fun, pleasant, and solid overall. The suspension works through the imperfections well. So now I'm not going through the perfect pavement here, but I like how it's tuned. It's not too cushy and it's not too firm. You know exactly what's going on under you. You're not overly insulated. And due to the way that the suspension is tuned, the vehicle is holding its line fairly well. So you can have fun sometimes on the mountain roads. And even though it's an SUV, you can still get out and hug some curves, of course, within a reason, which I don't think, for example, the Toyota RAV4 does as well. Capabilities and ergonomics. In my opinion, it is truly remarkable what this Outlander has to offer compared to, let's say, Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, or Nissan Rogue. For the starters, a true four-wheel drive system, which in two-wheel drive will save you on fuel. It will optimize your ride during the bad weather conditions in all-wheel drive mode and maximize your off-road performance in locked four-wheel drive. Overall, the drivetrain with the transmission will allow you to have some good experience of driving this car. It's suited well for the city, villages, off-road, on-road, travel with family, by yourself, long trips, short trips. It does well everything. And then you get a city capacity for 7S standard, whereas let's say Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4 did not even option that. Some might consider the seat encoders as moderate to too tight, but it's all relevant. I think that this vehicle would be a perfect car for a family to take road trips or zip around town with parking in city tight spots when needed. And I think it kind of continues the way it looks, the way it drives, right? So I would say it's for younger families and
Yeah,
sort of adventurous spirit.
absolutely. Yeah.
Good amount of room, right? Between like two of us here. We're like a mid-sized complexion.
Yeah, that's good spacing for sure, yeah.
Plenty of shoulder room between both of our elbows. Very comfortable. Good seats. I don't think we'll get tired. Reliability. At 107,000 miles, I have nothing negative to report about this Outlander. The suspension is tight and smooth, the engine sounds and pulls well, there are no rattles or squeaks inside of the interior, it's well built, put together. Transmission shifts well without any tripping or lagging. Alright, inside the cabin of Mitsubishi Outlander SE. From the get-go, pardon the noise, there we go. If you are in the value of conventional layout and implementation of the vehicle controls, I think you would find this Outlander appealing. So we'll begin with the conventional emergency brake, which I haven't seen in an SUV in ages. Normal, in my opinion, how it should be. A switch of the transmission. You got the buttons for your HVAC system, so it's all here. I think a good execution of the infotainment system, so you got buttons as well as the touch screen. By the way, the camera is of excellent quality. I think I've seen worse than Mercedes of this years in some models. So we put in the eco mode and on we go. I have taken this Outlander on a couple long trips, driven it around town, gravel roads, and it's in like new condition. Value is the most intriguing element of this review. As remember, I told you that we will be going in an escalation of what this SUV has to offer compared to, let's say, its competition in the face of Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4 or a Nissan Rogue. We're going to be talking about finances, about your investment, personal money. Very important. So we know what it's capable of. You know what it has to offer. Now, if you'll be shopping for one of these, you'll be in the price range between $8,500 to $9,500. Where is the same year, similar options, trim, and condition of Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4 would range between $14,500 to $15,500. So, hypothetically, let's say that you put aside $15,500 to invest in your wife's car. Well, now you know of what I told you and what it has to offer. You sort of weigh all the pros and cons and you decide to buy one of this. Well, that will be for your wife. Then you will have money for your teenager and you can still get a bidder to put in your garage. If you think about, well, depreciation of Toyota and how, let's say, Honda will be better, well, in terms of the percentage, they will slide about the same. So you do the math. I like the design and combination of piano black with the silver trim and this carbon fiber-like material. Like mentioned before, this is all soft, this is all soft, this is all soft, and even this plastic that's below this soft touch is not cheap. So it's not, you see, it's not just ringing at you. Good execution as well. Some people say not enough power in this vehicle. I disagree. It picks up and goes very well. And even with the CVT transmission, I've driven Nissan's CVT and Subarus, those are much slower. This one picks up and goes. Even on the freeway, when you need to pass somebody, it's always there. The power tuned with the transmission, in my opinion, adequately. Cons about owning one of these Outlanders. Well, frankly, I don't have any, and I had to do some digging. And since the consumer satisfaction and the review of reliability is set at 4.7 out of 5 stars, I had to do even deeper digging. And there are some reports of occasional electric bugs in these cars, but those are taken care of by the Mitsubishi recall campaign. And then there are talks about the CVT, continuous variable transmission. By the way, those years both Honda, CR-V, and Toyota RAV4 use the same concept of transmissions. But here's what I found from a conversation with a Mitsubishi mechanic. If transmission was not abused, free of burn smell, and the fluid has been changed between 40 to 50,000 miles, it should be free. The CVT should be trouble-free until up to 200,000 miles. My recommendation to you, if you're shopping for one of these, not to only check the engine oil quality and level, but also the transmission fluid. It should be free of burn smell, and it should be clean. So that will tell you what kind of previous life this Outlander lived. And that is all I can warn you about this car. It is simply good. It is a perfect balance of quality, durability, and value. Combined with capabilities and ergonomics, will serve you and your family well in town, road trips, or your vacation adventures. Thank you for watching this video. Drop me in the comments how I did, how you like the car. Give me a thumbs up if I did well. Subscribe to the channel, so I will see you again in the future. Bye bye.